Hey, this is Dave Gilchrist from Mountain View Woodworks. Hey, I'm here with my daughter. She's going to be doing some of the filming here, so between her and I, the filming is going to be a little bit rough, but I think you'll get the idea. What we're going to be going over today is how to do the proper measurement for a screen door. If you've bought a screen door before, then you already know this. If you've never done it before, it can be a little bit confusing. I know it was for me before I got myself into this. So let's go over this real quick. Where do you typically mount? Typically mount on your trim or your brick molding. Your brick molding is what we have here, which is nice because it gives you enough depth for, let's see if you can see it here, it gives you enough depth for your hinges in your door. I have about an inch depth here, which is nice. And that's about what you need. You need about an inch, 7/8 to an inch in there. So you're going to be taking 4 measurements. You're going to be taking your top measurement, that is going to be horizontal. And you're going to be taking the top and the bottom of that, and then on your vertical side you're going to be taking your right and left side. And the reason you do that is because you want to make sure that you have a square opening. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Just let your manufacturer know, and they can make the proper adjustments for that. So another way of doing it, if you don't have this set up with the trim or brick molding, is you mount to your jamb, which is fine. You just want to make sure that, again, the same thing, you have enough depth to mount to your jamb and you're not going to be getting it in the way of the doorknob. So something to, be aware of there, because I've had that happen before. You got to shut the screen door and the screen door handle hits the interior handle and it's a big bummer. So watch out for that. Typically it's 36 inches from the thresh to the handle of the interior door. So you want to be mounting your handle on the screen door typically around 38 inches or higher, which is I kind of like it. I like it to be a little bit higher anyways. So I'm going to pass the phone over, the video camera over to my daughter, and I'm going to show you real quick how I take measurements when I'm measuring for a door. So let me switch it. All right, there we go. Thanks, Madalena. So real quick, this is how I do it. I just take this, watch out for the bell on the door, and go boom, 80 3/4, 80 3/4, and 36. Then I measure down here, 36, and it's a square door. Lucky me. So that's the way that works. You just take the inside tight measurements of the trim or the brick molding or the jamb, and then let your manufacturer know those are the tight measurements. And then what they typically do, or I do, is I'll take 1/4 of an inch off the overall, and then that gives you enough room so you don't need to mess with the door when doing the install, and it's ready to go. And that's it. Thanks for checking us out. I have more information at my website at mtviewwoodworks.com. Please check it out, and thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.